AFTV Lee, what can I say, 2-0. We're all a bit stunned that we've actually lost the game. We created so many chances throughout the game, didn't take the chances. And when you're playing against quality teams like Liverpool, you know what I mean, that's what happens. Yeah. And again, getting done on a set piece.
Yeah, listen, coming away from Fulham, we needed a reaction and performance. That was shocking. Today, I thought we played well, you know what I mean? You cannot continue to keep missing those chances. You know, missed an open goal, Robbie, in the first couple of minutes. You know, Ramsdale, lovely pass to Reece Nelson. He's got to score that. He's in the side because of Martinelli's been dropped. Now, listen, I'm going to say nothing now. I get it that you want to keep trying to play Saka through the bad fucking form. I get that. But if you're doing it to one fucking winger, you do it to the other. Because every time, I haven't seen Saka play well for 4, 5, 6 games, but yeah, it's all right, Saka's got to carry on playing, and I agree with it. But then you do the same with the other one, who today, when he come on today, shows you what he can do, like, you know. And listen, nothing against Reece Nelson, he worked hard and all that. But when you're dropping Martinelli, you're dropping him. I don't mind if you're dropping Martinelli for a Zaha or Neto or someone like that, you're dropping him for someone that is nowhere near as good as him. And that's the problem. But in saying that, look, listen, Jorginho today I thought was brilliant in midfield. Like him and Declan Rice, we controlled the game. We totally dominated the game of football. But we've had 20 shots, 20 times, like decision making sometimes wrong. They've had 3 or 4 chances. Hit the bar a couple of times, but when did they open us up? I think in the first half, when did they open us up? They didn't. They didn't. And we kept opening them up time and time again. And then, you know, if you don't punish crap teams like that today, because let's face it, they weren't very good, Liverpool, today. That's the worst Liverpool team I've seen for a very, very long while, like, you know, no threat, no nothing, like. If you can't punish teams like that, you deserve what you get. And when you said it earlier on, they have got quality in that side. And they punished us. Yeah, and they punished us again on another set piece. I mean, set piece against Fulham, set piece against West Ham, and again today, getting done on a set piece again. I mean, this is very worrying now. Yeah, it is very worrying because, like, you know, 2 things that are worrying: the chances we keep missing, but also that, you know, you need to defend well. Listen, from a defender's point of view, they must be as frustrated as hell to see everything, like watching that, seeing chance after chance after go. But what you've got to do is stay concentrated and do your thing. You know, like Ramsdale makes some wonderful save, like, you know, great save. And then, like, we give away Ben White, by the way. I know everybody's going to go on about, I'll give you your own goal, like, you know. The ball goes diagonally across. He's up against Jota. He loses that ball. He loses that header against Jota, right? I thought Ben White had a good game today, but like that's when you come to your own. He misses the header. We give away a foul. They get the free kick, and we're a goal down. Once we're a goal down, that's it. That was it, like, you know. But you know, like today, I was angry and annoyed and frustrated by the way we played against Fulham and the attitude. But you cannot criticise the attitude today. You can't criticise the manager about today. You know, he's put out a team now. You know, the players let him down today.
The worrying thing is they're not scoring. I mean, that's 2 games here now that we've lost at home without scoring.
Well, I don't know how. You tell me how. Like, as a manager,
I know how. We're missing the chances.
Yeah, we're missing the chance. As a manager,
Havertz, easy header he had as well.
He had 3 or 4 chances today. Like, you know, like Reece Nelson. You know, you go round the goalkeeper. And then you overrun it for whatever reason. You know, like the manager can put on so many training sessions and shooting practices and all that, like. But at the end of it, if you ain't taking your chances, you're not winning games. Rob, we should have been 3-0.
Maybe they're not the guys. So do they need to go into this transfer market now and address that? Because this is the only chance they're going to have to address that. If these guys are not doing it in front of goal, do they need to go and address that in the transfer market?
Listen, I don't think we should panic too much about that. Like, for a start, Martinelli's not a bad player. Like, he's just going through a bad time. Saka today again had a great chance to just control it. Doesn't do it. Is he a bad player? What, are you going to dump him? Like, no, you can't do it. Like, Havertz today went up front. You know, he caused more problems than what I've seen Eddie do in the last few games. But at the end of the day, we haven't got that ruthless striker. We haven't got that. So these players have got to step up, like, and if they're not going to step up, then yeah, maybe. The only criticism I've got of it today is, from my point of view, is that there's 20 minutes to go. Klopp chucks 2 youngsters on I've never heard of. You know, when we've got Smith Rowe on the bench and we've got Trossard on the bench, change something up. Like, you know, I sat there and I said, oh, there's a substitution coming on. You know, it was obvious who it was going to be for. Like, there's no variety to it. That was the only criticism I got today. Like, you know, maybe like we should have played them on there because the goals are not. Listen, one thing you can say about Smith Rowe, I don't care about injuries and whatever. The boy can finish. The boy can finish, so like give him the opportunity to finish. You know what I mean? Like, you know, perfect opportunity for him to score, to come on today and play. Like, you know, and I'm going to say this now: if you are wanting to win the FA Cup, or you're wanting to win trophies, you play your best team. You know what I mean? When you've got a team at home and a team that's got players missing, that is your opportunity to cut their throat. And you know, we didn't today. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the annoying thing about it today. We didn't. You know, at the end of the day, Rob, I'm telling you that now. If we come out here 6-2, I would have said that's a fair result.
Are you know, finally, are you worried? I mean, that's 3 defeats on the bounce now, right? Yes, performances and that, but that's 3 defeats on the bounce. Now we're going to have to, you know, stew over those for the next couple of weeks because no game next week until the Palace game when we're here. Are you starting to get worried that this team could end up this season with nothing?
Yeah, well, they will end up with nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I can't see us winning the Champions League because there's better teams in it, and there's 2 or 3 better teams that's in the league at this moment in time. Am I worried about what I'm seeing? Listen, I'll never be worried about performances like that when we're creating 20-30 against the Liverpool side. You know what I mean? But without 2 of their best players up playing today, let's get that right. Liverpool today had their 2 best players. Let's take Arsenal's best 2 players out there. Can we go to Anfield and win? No. Right? Can we? You know, because we've been better than Liverpool last season, and we couldn't get the result against them. Like, you know, I look at it today; their 2 best players out there still get the result. If we produce a performance like we did at Fulham, back to back, I'll be very, very worried. But today, I felt we played well. There was signs that we was good. If you're creating chances, eventually they've got to take them. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not worried at this moment in time. I'm worried that it's now 3 games on the spin. And I'm worried that we're playing a centre half at left back, you know what I mean, that's completely out of his. I thought we'd done okay today, but he's not. You know, if you've got Salah playing there, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. So we've got to sort out some things in the transfer market. But listen, I get the Fulham game. I can go overboard all that at the time. Today's disappointing, but there were signs that we weren't that bad today. You know what I mean? Finishing has let us down. And if you're not going to go and buy one, because I can say this now, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked that we go and buy a striker. I'll be shocked. You know, like, we've got to rely on what we've got.